Happy Friday, and it's definitely going to feel like a Friday today because Venus forms a square to Uranus, indicating that we are going to be desperately seeking some sort of entertainment, stimulation, or something different from our regular routine. And right now, Venus is in Leo, and it's really funny because in the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, it's called a fair, and that's exactly the risk of today because Venus square Uranus indicates that we might be so desperate for newness that we might stray outside of committed relationships. So please do be careful where your spontaneous energy takes you today. Now, the other thing too is that the moon is in Cancer. So one of the biggest things is that we're going to be seeking situations and people and connections that are emotionally available. And so if you have any connections in your life that just don't hold space for emotional expression or conversations, those are the ones that you're going to be really wanting to step outside of and then moving towards a situation in which you feel comforted or perhaps even understood. And when we're seeking understanding, it's really important to remember that often it's not for lack of trying. Sometimes the people in our lives really want to be there for us, but they don't necessarily know how to support us. And not everybody is psychic. Not everybody can just guess what way that we need to be supported. So this is a great opportunity, especially because Mercury is about to go retrograde. This is a really good opportunity to have healthy conversations. Mercury is in Virgo right now. Virgo is all about being healthy. Mercury is the planet of communication. So if you feel like you want to stray, it's really important to have those conversations whenever possible. Now, what's interesting is 3 cards just fell out of the deck. Let's see. We've got the Fool, which is a major arcana card. It is the Alpha and the Omega. It is the beginning and the end. It's the only card that has a 0 as a number, representing kind of like shaking the Etch-a-Sketch clean. It is a fresh start, a clean slate, but also a leap of faith. Sometimes it is a foolish decision, and sometimes it's the best choice we ever made. It all depends on context. Now, the 8 of Swords represents being stuck in your head. Sometimes this is a situation in which we're walking on eggshells because the behavior of other people makes us afraid. This can come up when I'm doing a reading for someone who's in a verbally or emotionally abusive relationship. So this is something to really be conscious of. Are we feeling safe in our relationships? And if not, what can be done about it? If we're feeling powerless, is it a matter of being stuck in our own heads, or is someone else keeping us prisoner? These are kind of deep questions, hey? And then the 6 of Swords is movement. It is healthy momentum when it comes to our mental health, and how sometimes walking away from, see how the water's choppy here? What they're leaving behind is turbulent emotions, and where they're going is trying to find the shore up ahead. So sometimes, this combination of cards can indicate that if you really do feel trapped and stuck, the best thing to do is just trust your higher power and trust that getting away from something that feels toxic, getting away from something that feels unhealthy is the most important thing. And if the situation that's toxic and unhealthy is inside of your own head, then it's a really, really important thing to, maybe get some therapy, connect with comforting people, get an outside opinion, and see what you can do to maybe shake your body, because if we get stuck in our heads, sometimes moving the physical body is the best way to start moving that energy. So, big heavy stuff today. Definitely the urge to change things or do things differently. It is definitely advisable to try not to burn bridges whenever you can, but I do hope you find freedom. I hope you find joy. I hope you find exciting magic within your life. I'm Erin. I'm Queen Bee Tarot, sending you guys all of my love. I will see you tomorrow.